when I look at Arsenal's defense, I just feel this sense of comfort, this sense of ease that, you know, we are going somewhere. When I see Gabriel, when I see Saliba, when I see Calafiori or Maestro Kelly, or I see White or Timber, on the right back, I feel, and I see behind them, I see Raya. I don't know. I feel this ease that we are not going to lose that game. The worst that we're going to get is just a draw. Okay, except if PGM, the refs, they do their thing. But when I look at Saliba and Gabriel, in the middle of that defense, I'm always, happy. Unlike then that we used to watch the likes of Koscielny, the likes of Giroud, the likes of Senderos, Papastatopoulos. You don't understand. And the worst, Mustafi. The worst ever, Mustafi. All those things, I feel relieved. Today, I can enter into a game, watch a game, and I'm so confident that Arsenal, are not going to concede more than one goal. The maximum they can concede is 2. And I'm so happy and I'm so excited. If you have watched Arsenal, for a very long time, you've been supporting Arsenal for the past maybe 20-something years and all that, you understand what I'm saying? In fact, you supported Arsenal for maybe 15, 16 years. In fact, supported Arsenal for like maybe 12, 10 years. You really, really understand what I'm trying to talk about. These guys, made us believe that football is so difficult. We believe that getting 3 points is so difficult that when you concede, that you can't even go forward. It's crazy. But today, when I see Saliba, when I see the lineup, the very first place that I go to is the defense. When I see Gabriel and Saliba, my mind, I'm okay. I'm good. You don't understand. I know quite already that the worst is to get a draw. At least we can get a scrappy goal up front and all that. But I'm like, when I see them today, when I see that defense, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. This is wonderful. Arsenal, you did this. Arteta, you've been awesome. Bringing Gabriel and Saliba. And apart from that, we've not lost a major player to a rival club. Don't forget what we used to do then. What has Wenger used to do then? As Wenger can just look in and say, okay, Thierry, you're leaving. Can just go and say, okay, Fabregas, you're going. Right, Robin Van Persie, you're going. And we start struggling again. And we start going back again. We start struggling. It's crazy. But now, players are getting, contracts renewed. New players are coming in. Big players, solid players, solid players in their department, and they are still getting more solid players. Andrew Bata, you've really done well. And also the Conke's amazing work. Opening the bank and breaking the bank and sending out this money. It's amazing. You guys have really done well. And today, we are forced to reckon with. Either you like it or today, we can go into the battle with Real Madrid and say we can beat Real Madrid. Today, we can go into the battle with Bayern Munich and say Bayern Munich, bring your head and beat you. Today, we can say Atletico Madrid, you're a very small club. Today, we can say PSG. Either you like it or we beat you beat us, but in one way or the other, we can still beat you. That's how it is. And that's how you become a big club. Today, Manchester City are packing the boss against Arsenal. You don't understand. Arsenal of 10 years ago, Arsenal of 6 years ago, 7 years ago, bro. Pep Guardiola now, normal short thing. And that's the reason that Bernardo Silva is frustrated. Anytime they are coming, they are always uptight. They are always very uptight. They are looking at the fact that, before we used to beat these people now, they are whipping boys now. And suddenly now, they have just become very tough and difficult to beat. Now they are even ready to beat us. Pep Guardiola today now is always standing up when it's on. Like before, we just like, the broom will just do the thing. Before Alan has scored. Before Bernardo Silva. Before Raheem Sterling. Before all these people, Gabriel Jesus, then, and all that. All of them scoring. And they will just beat us 4-1, 5-0. If we manage to score 2, maybe 4-2, and all that. Today, Arsenal is a force. Arsenal, in fact, presently now, Arsenal has the best team in Europe. Presently, both on the bench, both starting 11, Arsenal has the best team. And that's amazing. Kudos to Arteta once more. Kudos to Stan Kroenke and the team. Kudos to Arteta, who is actually making the negotiation and who is actually going to the table and making sure that those players get renewed and not get sold. You don't understand. Madrid came for Saliba with 100 million last season, and we didn't say, if it were to have as Wenger time, Otilo.
Our mouth is dry like a sound on the desert. There's no money on ground.